Hello everybody, you're here with Claudio Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in and to being here with me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do at this moment. Oh, I say it backwards, right? Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I would love to have you for the ride. So, this is an update video. More or less where I've been, what's the plans for my channel, where am I in the headspace, etc. So if you're watching this, thank you very much for becoming more personal and intimate with me. And so this is what this video will be about. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Am I going in circles? And oh my goodness gracious, yeah, I guess that's where my brain is. Okay, that's part of it. So if you want to see how I created this look, it's mostly Chanel products, and I was trying to kind of recreate something close to the spring-summer collection that is coming out. I'll link the video down below, and you can go and watch that. And just FYI in there, my dog is in the background. I hope it's not bothering us the whole time. On that video, I keep missing because I forgot to bring it to this desk. One of the colors of the new spring summer 2023 collection from Chanel. So I just want to bring it up. It was this one. I had left it back there. Oh, and I left the door open. Okay. Well, if you're new to my channel, you will find out that this is how my videos sort of go along. A little bit like this, right? What can I tell you? Usually in my life, I'm a little more focused and a little more, but when I'm in camera and yeah, it's translating a little weird. Okay, so let's focus here. I've been gone for over almost 2 months because I moved from Miami, Florida to Redmond, Washington. So yes, from the southeast to the northwest, diagonally. And I left over there around beginning of December, and we arrived here towards the end of December. Why? Because we took a road trip because we have 5 animals. We have 3 dogs and 2 cats, and a very large dog. So it was hard to either put him on a plane or hotels around, along the way, or with the 5 animals. And it's just my husband and I. So we rented an RV and we made that road trip, which was a whole experience. Now, I did film little bits here and there, and I've been dying to share with you, of course. But that's the other thing. I don't like editing. I don't like editing, and I don't like editing. Now, if you like to watch YouTube, I'm sure you're not surprised because most YouTubers complain about the editing part, because it takes a lot of time. But for me, it's not only the time. Of course, that's very important. I don't enjoy it. My brain doesn't work that well with my memory and where I want to put what, and then the special effects and all of that. Look, it's an art. I love people that do it well, and I love the results, but I don't enjoy doing it. And so, this is not a complaint video, but it means that I hope you enjoy my videos without all that editing. And yes, sometimes they're chatty videos, and sometimes I get more straight to the point. And my intention there is just to spend time together. And what does that mean? I love telling you my thoughts and sharing a little part of me and my love for makeup and other things about life. And at the same time, I really enjoy reading your comments. So, and your suggestions, oh my God, those have been awesome. About everything, because you guys have shared also about life experience, and you have shared about where you are or your situation, and then of course about makeup and beauty and all of this. So this would be a very good way to lean. This is the intention of my channel. I started wanting to show you, because I have a very big collection of makeup and my love for makeup and my love for the trends and what's coming out new. So that's how it started, right? There was that need of me going into camera and playing with my collection and sharing that playing with you all. But also at some point, I took this class on YouTube, and in that class, they started emphasizing about finding your why, why you do the YouTube. And oh my God, that really made me go deep. So then it went from, I just want to play with my collection and share, which was simpler. And then I was filming every day, and that was the whole purpose, to trying to get a deeper explanation. And it went very deep. I went into all this deepness, which really couldn't coincide with just talking about makeup, which seems a little more superficial, which I know is not. For me, it's not. But I went through this struggle. So I think that class, instead of helping me produce more content, it kind of took me slower or back a bit, and hesitant, and a little confusion on my why, right? My purpose, my intention. That slowed me down a little bit and made me consider not do it or shift it. And I think it was not only me. I think that was happening in YouTube in general. So that's the other topic, right? So YouTube in general, and I'll get back to my purpose. You see, this is how more or less my brain works. So then I started looking at YouTube, and YouTube is changing, as you're aware, or if you've been watching what's happening with all the YouTubers or with YouTube in general. So the whole trend is going to short videos. And of course I started considering it, and usually now they're paying more commissions on shorts. There's this budget to that and blah, blah, blah. And I look at other YouTubers. I don't enjoy doing shorts. Maybe here and there when I just want to convey something short or share with you something short, that's when I use shorts. But in general, I don't like them. And I don't like myself when I get caught watching shorts. I feel it wasted my time. I mean, sometimes I do it to distress, or you just entertain, or just tune out of your reality into the shorts, but I don't enjoy them. And I don't enjoy the use of, other than entertaining, comedy, things like that, but not to look for content, not to learn from content, look, it might be like everything else in technology. At the beginning, you kind of don't like it, and then you start liking, and then you get into it. That might happen. It hasn't happened. So anyhow, I saw a lot of YouTubers changing into shorts or combining into shorts, and also questioning themselves what was their own purpose of their channel. So that was happening to me as well. It's happening to me as well. And I heard many of them went back to what they used to do before, or they shifted their channel a little bit, or they opened a new channel with new type of content. I thought of that as well. Because if you've heard my other, where I'm in my life, or more personal videos, that I've been, you can go and watch them. I've been in many hats, many tasks, or many different positions, some administrative, some corporate, but then I went a lot in the spiritual journeys, and I was a lot of, not a therapist, but I did have a practice where people came and talked to me about life in general. So and that has been really my life quest. Regardless of what I'm doing, I'm always in this philosophizing, I call it, in this search, right, of the meaning of life, and who I am, and why are we here, and those huge questions, which I think ultimately we all question ourselves. Some take a little more time in it, and some just said, I don't care, or I'm not going to find the answer, so what? Think about it. But for me, it's continuous. It's every day. It's everything I do. Is I go into what's my purpose in life, what's my purpose in this journey, blah, 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 blah. And so part of me wants to integrate that in the videos, in YouTube. But that's where I've been sort of yes, no, because I want to make it entertaining. I want to make it real. And I don't want to just be like that, right? Like a motivational speaker, or like a teacher, or like, yeah, not necessarily in that tone. And so I've been debating on how to. Part of me feels that by sharing makeup, something I love and something cheerful, whatever, it translates, it comes across. But for example, the last video I made about the Chanel, when I'm a little hesitant and a little, am I doing it right? All my self-doubt and questioning and things like that. Then I'm like, well, then it's not translating the strength, the courage, the uplifting, what I really want to convey to you all, right? I mean, you either are in the creative flow, which is a little bit uncertain and doubtful and tiki, or you are in this alignment and confidence. And I don't know if I'm translating what I'm trying to say, but if I have to find what my purpose behind these videos, it has to do with a little bit of that, sharing the good part of me, perhaps. Now I'm questioning, am I really the good part of me in the video? Sometimes not true. I feel I'm a little more warmth or loving or distracted and abstract in my real life. But anyhow, so we will see how these videos develop. But what I do know in these 2 months that I was away in the road trip and all of that, is that I miss you guys and I miss doing videos. And so I know I want to spend doing this a little more and not knowing how it's going to develop. But I'm glad you're here and let me know. I mean, you guys have been so helpful in giving me deep answers about purpose and about what you like about the videos and what you don't like. And yes, most of it has been obviously about makeup and beauty, which is this channel, what is it about? But I do have to admit, last year, because that was my first year in YouTube, I did spend a lot of money on all the new coming out products. And then I never really used them. I mean, most of my makeup is not that used to begin with. And so this second year, which started back in October, so it's not the beginning of my second year, but this second year, I don't want to spend that much money. It's not the money to spend or not spend. It's just with the move and everything, the amount of makeup that I own was a little bit overwhelming. And I did declutter quite a bit. And believe it or not, I filmed a lot of the decluttering. I filmed a lot of everything I had. I film about, unpacking and putting this room together. But of course, I need to edit those in order to show them to you. Because if not, it's too long. And the editing part is where I get the struggle from. So if I get to do something, it might not be perfect. It might be sort of, but I'll try to upload it, at least a road trip, right? Because filming is a lot of work too. But there it is. But so this year, I want to make it more about using what I have, which I believe is a lot of what you have. Because kind of we're all in the same train together. And then there's this new coming out, right? New collection, which is great. I love new collections because it ties with the new fashions and it ties with the new trends and it ties with how we want to be all together in this, right? So that's why I made the last video was about trying to attempt with what I have, what is a new trend, which is what I'm wearing. A little bit of the pinkish, a little bit of the violets, a little bit of the glow and highlight. I think that's the new spring summer 2023 collection. So I think this year, I was going to say to summarize everything I've been saying, I think this second year will be sort of like that. I also want to show you like a look with or several looks with each of the brands, because I have like almost everything from foundation, powder, the whole 9 yards of each of the brands. So I want to try that. I want to try to show you also most of the collection, like, Chanel, I have like 20 eyeshadow quads, Dior the same, Charlotte Tilbury, I think I have all of them. So I also want to do per brand sort of collection and sort of looks and so I think that's what you will see coming out from me. And then we'll see how I can translate the other stuff, the spiritual journey, life journey, which is kind of what I'm doing with this video. So I hope you're interested in that. Please comment down below. Please comment, yeah, I'm interested, not interested, etc. So just to, now I can say just to summarize, well, not to summarize, but to conclude, I guess, to conclude. Just a little facts, if it's the first time you see about me. I'm 50 years old, just turned 50 last year in April. And so most of the stuff that is coming from me will be in that perspective. And about life, there's a big difference from living in Miami to living in Washington State. I can already tell. I mean, from nature, from the way the energy feels, the vibration of the energy. Is that a little too loopy? The speed of things. In Miami, every time I went out of my house, I had to take a breath, like 1, 2, 3, and then speed up, because from the traffic to the way you exchange in stores or in general, to the avoidance, people avoid each other, they don't even look into each other's eyes, to all of this in Miami, to now here, it slowed down a bit. And people at least are very cordial to begin with. And so it's, and all the trees around, the pines around, the luminous, the light. I mean, so even in how I feel in the collective, in the sharing space has shifted. Why I bring this up? Because again, I'm trying to introduce this part of life as well. And so, I don't know. Let's play this game. How would you describe the flow of where you live? So how would you describe what country you're in or what city you're in? And is it too fast for you? Is it too slow for you? Is it just perfect? And why? How do you feel the speed of things are where you are? How about that? I love that. I love when this game of sharing appears in my brain, shows up to ask you all. So that would be one question, one good thing to maybe explore a little bit. And about makeup with that, because I always have to tie it to that, right? So this look I made is very spring, summer. But here where I am, I feel very fall, winter. So this was a great experiment because I wanted to be in trend with what's going on and what is being talked about, which is more spring, summer. But I like it. It was very uplifting. So I'm happy to be like this today. So thank you for that. My dog is barking, yes, because now they're delivering some food right this moment. Okay. So I think it's good to wrap it up. What else am I forgot to mention? So I said hello, I said the road trip, I said the purpose of this channel, the moving, what you can expect. Oh, I started exercising. I started going to the gym. So hopefully you'll see me stronger as time goes by. We'll see. Right now I'm sore all over. And last, my hair is growing. I'm going to let it grow. I want it a little more sparky. I see this trend right now, cutting with a knife. So I want to take a course. I want to do something with it because I went to get my hair cut. And even though it's okay, right? I mean, it's fine. But I want that little kind of thing from a knife cutting. I know that right now there's like the curtain bangs or like bangs to the side, but with those sort of, those See, I don't have that. So I want to learn how to do that. So expect that coming. It's just I'm afraid to do it because last time I cut my hair, it was not that great. My husband doesn't want me to do it myself, but I'm trying to learn so I can do it myself. So that's coming. But yeah, there you have it. Okay. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please ring the bell on the right hand corner to know when I upload new videos. Oh, with that, hopefully I'll upload at least 2 a week, perhaps 3. And of course, I would love if I can do 5. But we never know because I am still busy with several things to be up to date with the unpacking, the organizing, and taxes, and many other things. I still have clients. I do see clients, and so I have several projects going on. Maybe another time I'll tell you all about them. But so, yeah. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.